Brian, Fran, Andy Santor, Director of Instruction, Mill Creek Golf Course, Youngstown, Ohio. It is Sunday, August the 5th, 2012. Thanks for coming today. Going to look at your swing face on and down the line. I'm starting with the face on here in this video on the right, and the main thing we're looking here is getting our body rotating back and through. You remember last time you came, you had a lateral sway of your lower body on your backswing. You can see you're doing a much better job today. There's a slight one, but much better than it was. You can see there you're getting rotated, around. You're getting internally rotated around that trail hip or your right hip. Okay, there is a little bit of what's called an early extension on your downswing, which we're not going to talk about here because we look at that from a down the line view. But you can see here, you start into your downswing because your body, the way your body is working through the ball, you kind of stop rotating at this point, and you see you get overactive hands and arms through the hitting area, and which causes some inconsistencies in some of your shots. You hit some right, some left. It'll cause you to hit behind the ball, and it'll cause you to hit some thin shots. You'll really see an analogy of what I'm talking about on this down the line view, and I got your swing. I know I've had this video on the left is of Webb Simpson, recent U.S. Open champion, who really does a nice job in rotating his body and maintaining his posture throughout his golf swing, which I'm going to show you here. We're going to draw a line from the back of his pelvis to the ground, draw a line on his spine angle or his upper body posture, and we're going to do the same thing on you. Okay, and I'm also going to throw a line up the shaft angle there. Get to him. Okay, trying to get his alright, there we go. Okay, I'm going to start with you. You'll see on your backswing, you get that club a little inside and underneath the shaft plane. At this point in your swing, we would like to have the club head itself in front of your chest a little bit more. You can see there, that's kind of what I mean. You can see there, his club head is still in front of his chest or in front of his sternum. Here, or you can see yours, the club head itself is a little bit behind your chest or your sternum. Get those lines out of there. Okay, going to go back into continue on into your backswing. Like I said, you're doing a better job of getting internally rotated around that right hip, okay, which he does very well. This is once again Webb Simpson, recent U.S. Open champion. Okay, he both do a good job of getting good position on the top of your backswing, but you'll notice on your downswing, and I think this is the main reason you getting those overactive hands and arms in the hitting area. You can see your lower body is clearly moving toward the golf ball, and you get to right before impact here. There you can see you've lost your posture or your forward flexion, and you can see when he's moving through the ball, his pelvis stays up against that line or that wall, and he has maintained his posture. Get to the right just before impact. Okay, he has maintained his posture or his forward flexion. You can see in your video that your upper body's moved away from the ball, your lower body has moved toward the ball, and he's maintained his posture. So, when you once again mentioned, not only to you but to many of the students that come to me, when your body is moving back and forth, and when I say back and forth in relationship to the ball, I'm going to draw some arrows. Okay, so you got your upper body moving back, you got your lower body moving forward, which in Webb Simpson's case rather, his body is not. His body is maintaining its posture, and he is rotating around that. That's one of the reasons that him or better players or tour players are much more consistent ball strikers. And I know which you're trying to get a little bit more consistency in your ball striking. So you can see that lower body continue to move toward that ball. Okay, and where he has rotated around his maintained posture or maintained forward flexion. So we talked today about the butt up against the wall drill. There's a good analogy of that on YouTube. Dave Phillips from TPI has a good analogy of that on YouTube, but which we talked about. So do that a little bit along with all the other body preps and motor skills that I've been giving you, and I think you'll continue to improve. You've made improvements on your backswing. Got to start making some improvements on your downswing. So thanks for coming today, and we'll see you next time.